3 million? But Ragunna doesn't even have that population. That's 3 copies each, Ragunesi? I doubt they sell as much pizza over there.
Excuse me, hi. I heard you were hiring a consultant.
Upon hearing your voice, Alannah turns her back and lowers her voice. Understood. I'll come up with a plan. I'll report once I've made progress, sir. What am I gonna do? Oh, sorry about that. Haven't introduced myself yet. My name's Alannah. I'm with the product development team at the Pioneer Association. You know, all the merchandise and souvenirs you get from the association are our handiwork.
What was that call about?
Oh, I'm recently brought on board a merch project from our Ragunna division in Rinashita. And our manager just gave me a sales target of 3 million copies.
Is that why you're hiring a consultant?
Yes. It'll be one heck of a job. If it's the release of something as highly anticipated as the second coming of Solaris, sure. But some average merch can never hit those sales figures. Still, I gotta figure something out. Everyone thinks I'm never gonna pull it off. But maybe, just maybe, there's a chance I might make the sale. From what I know, information in and out of Ragunna is pretty limited. So it takes time for people there to learn what's happening on the outside. I thought they might find designs from outside their culture intriguing, so I came to Jinzhou for inspiration. Tisoi Pogs, Ms. Mahe told me you know the ins and out of Jinzhou. Would you like to be my consultant?
If the pay is good, sure.
It'll be an uphill battle, but on the plus side, they gave me a huge budget, so I'll definitely make it worth your while. Then I'll start brainstorming some plans myself. Come find me when you're ready. They'll be flying off the shelves.
I'm listening. What's the big plan?
You see, Rinashita is comprised mostly of islands out at sea, with Ragunna City on one of the isles. On the other hand, Huanglang is made up of large areas of land, as far as the eye can see. I'm sure most people in Ragunna have yet to ever lay eyes on some extraordinary mountains and rivers, like the ones in Jinzhou.
So you're saying...
Let's make good use of that. I shall name this set of merch Huanglang from Above. What do you say, Tisoi Pogs? Time to capture Jinzhou in all its glory from high up in the skies, and give the Ragunesi something that will knock their socks off. Gorgeous, Tisoi Pogs. I'd even recommend you for an exclusive photographer with the association. Our product testing survey from Ragunna just came back. Let's see what they have to say. Do you prefer the land in Huanglang from Above, or the archipelago of Rinashita?
The land, with a vast expanse.
boring image spam. Lacks the unique angles of humanist photography and the diverse styles of oil paintings. Well, that's unexpected. Does this mean the Ragunnaci prefer art galleries over photos to enjoy their landscapes?
At least we know their taste now.
Yes, you're right. We're heading in the right direction toward success. All we need to do is learn from our mistakes, and the next one will be bound to impress. Since the locals really like them, I'll save up these photos of Huanglang from above and pass them out in the office for everyone to enjoy. Let's come up with something else tomorrow, T-Soy Pogs. Who do you think is the richest person in Jinzhou, T-Soy Pogs?
Is it me?
So you're saying you've got a hefty saving, huh? But don't feel disappointed when I reveal the real name. I heard a rumor that this mysterious tycoon dwells in this gourmet street.
Wait, you mean Mahe?
Exactly. Mahe's that #1 rich guy in Jinzhou's urban legends. Why don't we pay him a visit? A documentary showcasing Jinzhou's richest person will definitely catch the attention of those in Ragunna.
Remnants of the past.
Great food, great value. Come take a look.
Excuse me, Mr. Mahe. Do you mind revealing to us your net worth, please?
What?
Word is you're Jinju's top rich.
Well, see the shops and vendors on the street? They've all been round for decades, simple and honest. And I'm just another humble grocery store owner like them. How could I be the richest person in Jinzhou?
I heard a guy say he couldn't even afford 10 eggs with his monthly salary at your place.
Nonsense. If he's tight on money, I wouldn't mind giving him a few eggs for free. But going broke over a few eggs, that's just ridiculous.
Mahe says he's not the richest person in Jinzhou. Well,
It seems so. Do we have a plan B?
we'll just run with it and continue working on this merch. I know Mahe may just be an ordinary grocery shop owner, but making him the man who has Jinzhou's lifeline in the clutches should make for a more interesting story. Once I have all this information in fine print, it's gonna blow Ragunna away.
Later, by adding a few edits here and there, Alannah finishes compiling a printout called Mahe's Spicy Secret.
Haha, the product testing survey just came back from Ragunna. Time to dive into the reviews. If you suddenly obtained a large sum of shell credits, what would you do?
Deposit it at a safe place.
A grocery shop owner is actually the richest guy? Yeah, right. A month's worth of salary for just 10 eggs? Life must be hard over at Jinzhou. I guess the Ragunese don't really buy into mysteries of family secrets.
Gotta sow with honesty.
I'm sorry. Unreasonable sales targets shouldn't be our excuse for bad journalism. As a member of the Pioneer Association, I should always strive to uphold honesty and integrity in everything I create. Thanks for reminding me that, Tisoi Pogs. I should go work on my next idea. Tisoi Pogs, have you ever noticed that your terminal's design is different from the Jinzhou standard and the ones you find in the Black Shores?
I didn't notice.
As a matter of fact, the terminals used in Ragunna, including their resonance nexus and beacons, are all different from Jinzhou's. And you don't really get to see many reserved terminals over there. Stuff like this might come as extraordinary to the Ragunese. I was thinking, maybe...
A resonance nexus display model?
How's you guess that? Bingo! Jinzhou's resonance nexus and terminals boast Huanglang's unique design elements. Items with never-seen-before designs like these might pique their interest. Why don't we go take a look at the resonance nexus, Tisoi Pogs?
Last but not least, thank you for choosing our services. Hello, welcome to Jinzhou. Allow me to give you a rundown on how to operate the Resonance Nexus. First, place your Pangu terminal on the Nexus, and it will start loading the relevant information. Then you can check your map and fast travel to Jinzhou through the Nexus. Last but not least, thank you for choosing our services.
I gotta say, whoever invented the terminal was a genius. You can connect it to beacons for information, use it for comms, and absorb echoes with just a single button press.
Never had a complaint. Resonators can't live without them.
However, most of the people in Ragunna can only use the public terminals. You'll need the Order's permission to have one for yourself.
Isn't that inconvenient?
Well, maybe. But they've probably gotten used to it by now, I guess. Speaking of which, Ragunna terminals come in the shape of lanterns. They look really pretty. I imagine they'd find the gourd-shaped design of the Huanglang terminals interesting. Let's make scale models of the Pangu terminals for merch. I'll start working on it straight away. With a real gourd at hand, it should be a quick one. Moments like this always give me goosebumps. Do you think they'll like the terminals? Do you think resonators should be allowed to use their own terminals freely?
Terminals are a necessity for resonators, and should be allowed.
It has an interesting shape. The color is too dark for my liking. The Order's not going to give me troubles for owning a model of a private terminal, right? The feedback this time is actually pretty favorable. Aside from a few reviews that I don't quite get, the gourd is quite popular among most of our customers.
That's great.
The sales department says if we get it into mass production, we're looking at an estimated total sale of at least
Avery optimistic 3 million copies?
12,000 copies. Oh man, I've given it all I got. Am I ever gonna make that sale? Soy Pogs, do you like cars? Or automobiles in general?
Yes, but I can't afford one.
Same here. But yeah, they aren't cheap to get. Sorry, I digress. During my time in Ragunna, I noticed their road infrastructure isn't the finest. You won't find many roads in the countryside, and even the city roads aren't friendly for driving. Why don't we explore the market for scale model cars in Ragunna? We might discover some potential automobile enthusiasts there.
Thinking ahead. I like it.
How about we go to Lolo Logistics for some pointers? They use a variety of vehicles, which can help us figure out what's best for making models.
Great, now what?
What seems to be the trouble?
I finished loading all my cargo and was getting ready to leave, but the darn engine wouldn't start for some reason.
Let me give it a look. You know, I'm something of an auto mechanic myself.
That's some quick fixing. Whew!
That was awesome, T-Soy Pogs!
Fantastic! For a while there, I thought I was gonna miss my delivery. I can't thank you enough. Time for me to hit the road. See you both around!
The courier starts the engine. You watch as the vehicle slowly disappears into the distance. I never knew you were an auto repair expert, T-Soy Pogs. So you know every nut and bolt inside that truck?
Like the back of my hand.
Then it'll make our model-making job a cakewalk. So, without further ado, let's get to work. Drumroll, please. It's that time again. Let's see how our truck model was received over at Ragunna. Which kind of transportation would you prefer to travel with?
Echo gondolas that cut through the wuthering waves.
And the ugly car award goes to... Did someone get tired of the cloud puffers? Or are tub pups not cute enough? Who would ride in crappy metal containers when we have gondolas around?
Probably not many car people over there.
I get it now. You can't expect to open a shoe store and make sales when the locals are running around barefoot. They've got cute-looking Echoes that can be used for transportation. There's no reason for them to have cars. Getting that 3 million copy sale feels nothing more than a pipe dream now.
Don't let up just yet.
You're so nice, T-Soy Pogs. Gotta do my research and learn more about their actual preferences. I can't be just making up a market willy-nilly.
The shining golden sun for it and take a flight. Lucky or not, at least you tried. Chin up,